Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're back, and I'm here bringing y'all a another Madden 20 video, I guess. But this one is going to be a rebuild, and we are going to be rebuilding the Miami Dolphins, as y'all can see right there. They probably are the lowest overall rated team, and I feel like, I don't know, because last year, 2 Maddens ago, I didn't play last year, but 2 Maddens ago it seemed pretty easy to trade. But I don't know. I just feel like the Dolphins are the worst team. Let's look through the teams and see. Where's the some 72s, 73 teams? Those probably are the lowest overall. Maybe the Giants are like a 71 or something. But I don't know. The Giants are a 70 overall. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. I mean, all I really have is Barkley, but we are going to be going with the Dolphins here, as they are the lowest overall team. And let's go check league settings. I'm not going to play, I'm just going to sim it, but I just want to be curious. Like, I play on all Madden, clearly simulation, yes. Injuries, I'm not sure about injuries. I think I'll turn them off for this video, and clearly turn pre-existing off, even though there's not really many injuries right now. But Alex Smith is a kind of career-ending injury, so you don't know. But let's go to, we'll put the core length at 7 and put the clock at 25, and that's pretty much all we're going to do. And I should have put auto progress players on. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have done that. But let's go into the season and let's see what they have to say here. It says the preseason kickoff message, and it says, Coach Flores, I'm Taylor Barnett. I've been assigned to cover you for the Miami Dolphins this season. I just wanted to introduce myself. It's so small to see. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm here to stay healthy for the preseason. I'll be checking in with you. So that's pretty much it. It's kind of hard to see. It's very little from where I'm using the camera. And then Ryan Fitzpatrick has a message. That's pretty cool that players can have messages for the coaches now. Let's see what he says. Coach Flores, before we get too far into the preseason, I just wanted to offer my 2 cents. I think we should get our rookie some more playing time because he has a preseason, especially if they have hidden development traits. Let's ask about the development traits, not in the conversation. I already know what development traits are, but let's just see what he has to say. Development traits, what? Development traits represent a player's potential. If you check the roster menu, and yeah, I already know all that. Pretty much if you check the roster, you'll see all the stuff, but a particularly talented rookie won't be hidden development traits. It's so small to read. So it's important to get the guy a lot of playing time, especially in the preseason. So let's just end the conversation there. Okay, Ryan, I appreciate your, whatever he said. I appreciate something. But let's go and make trades. I am going to sign 1 free agent, and it is going to be probably Eric Berry because he is the best free agent, and I could possibly trade him. I can't honestly keep him too, but I am just probably going to trade him because this team is very trash. It's pretty trash. Like, their best player is probably Xavier Howard. But let's see what we can trade, man. I'm curious to see what we can get. Like, Josh Rosen's only a 70. Let's see, put Josh Rosen up there, and I'll put Albert Wilson probably, and see Albert Wilson, and maybe they don't even have any DTs, man. They don't have anything in Miami. I feel bad for Dolphins fans, honestly. Let's just put Akeem Spence and see who likes all 3 of them. The Broncos are interested. I might come back to the Broncos because I could probably get like Von Miller or something. So let's just scroll through it. And the Raiders are interested. Could maybe get like a Derek Carr. Not really seeing. I mean, the Vikings. Who do the Vikings even have? Harrison Smith is too old, but I mean, we are going like 2 seasons into it, so he could be a fit, but I'm not sure. So let's just try to get Von Miller. He is probably the best player out of every roster. He's old too, but it's different from when you just have to pass rush, and they accepted it. I probably could have got more. But it's cool, we got Von Miller. So we do need a quarterback. I mean, hopefully it's not difficult to trade for a quarterback, because I remember 2 Maddens ago it was pretty easy to get like Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers, and like Julio Jones, etc. But I am curious to see if I can get like a Deshaun Watson, see what they want for him, you know. What could I offer? What do they need? A left tackle? I'm not going to trade Larry. Right tackle? Do we have any right tackles? I went the wrong way. Let me see. Wow, our O-line sucks. Maybe they'll be interested in one of them, and they're not. Let's look around and see, man. I mean, let's go. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go to the Cowboys maybe and try to get Zach Martin because he was easy to get a couple years ago too. Let's try to get Zach Martin. They need a defensive tackle, and our defensive tackles are pretty bad. So let's see if it's still pretty easy to get Zach Martin. We have these three guys. Let's just try for one of them, and it's pretty close, man. So I'm pretty sure if we throw like a third round pick in, I'll try fourth. That's pretty close. So if I throw maybe a fourth and fifth, they'll do it. If I have a fifth and I don't, I'll have it. Let's try the sixth round pick, and they accept it. So we get Zach Martin on the team. Now I want to see if I can get a quarterback. Like Carson Wentz makes too much money, man. Matt Ryan doesn't. I don't know why it says $2 million. Garoppolo makes too much. Eli is garbage. Nick Foles is It's kind of crazy, man. It's like all the quarterbacks are good. Like most of the starting quarterbacks are really high overalls, and their backups are just complete garbage.
I might try for Jared Goff.
It's like the only team that has somewhat of the depth is like the Saints and the Redskins, but other than that, it's like everyone else is just 65 or below. That's crazy, man.
Jared Goff.
But
It can't be the worst.
let's go to the Rams and try to get Jared Goff. Maybe we can make a deal, maybe not. It really depends on what. How highly they rate him, I guess. So let's put the middle linebacker who they are interested in. Yeah, it's not gonna work, man. There's no way we're getting Jared Goff.
Let me just put some scrub.
If I throw Eric Rowe, they don't even need a corner, man. Who wants? Let me see. If I throw Eric Rowe, T.J. McDonald, and like Ryan Fitzpatrick up there, maybe I can get something. The Vikings. Who likes all three of them, man? I don't know if there'll be a team that likes all three of them, but hopefully there is, because we kind of need someone to take on. Can I get Barkley for them? If I can get Barkley? Ooh, it's close. Maybe if I take McDonald out and throw him like a second, I can get Barkley. I should throw him the lower second. Whatever. So they did accept it. So we did get Saquon Barkley. This team is getting better as we go, man. Let's go to the lineup and generate best lineup real quick, because now we don't have a quarterback at all. I should have kept one of them, but it is what it is, man.
Right now,
you got Barkley, you got some offensive line, you still got to build the center. Tight end's okay.
So let's finish the offensive side before I do it.
Let's go over here and let's make some more trades, man. Let's see what we can get. I don't know if I want to throw my first up there yet. I have Kenyon Drake I can throw up there. I know Kenyon Drake is the one running back that I believe against the Steelers. It was the Steelers or the Patriots. I think it was the Patriots actually. It was the Patriots where they were doing the lateral because it was the final play of the game. They kept laterally it and he got the touchdown to beat the Patriots. That's the only highlight I remember of Kenyon Drake. That's probably the only highlight he's ever had. But can I get like a Jason Kelsey or a Fletcher Cox? I can't get both, but I just want to see how. It's not even close. Maybe Jason Kelsey? Not a shot, man. Trying to see who's really like interested in him. Those are just there. We'll take him, but we're not going to pay too much for him. So there's not really many teams interested. I mean, it was that one Eagles, the Bills. Could I get something from the Bills? Maybe like White and Hyde. Because there's really like nothing else on this team. Micah Hyde is pretty cool, but I doubt I can get. Oh, wow. What about just White? Yeah, we're not getting White. Maybe I can get someone from the Bucks. What about Mike
Get
Evans?
Levante.
There's Mike Evans, or that left guard is nice. Hopefully I can get one of them. Let's go with Mike Evans first because he is the better player. And that's not really close. What about Marpit? I guess his name is the left guard. It's pretty close. Maybe just throw in. What do they need? Maybe throw in Charles Harris. See if they're not interested. Let me see.
I guess we can just throw him
maybe just try a pick. I guess a third. Should go through.
Next, I'm putting up Eric Berry. And
the trade was accepted. So we did get him.
Now let's go.
And now I am trying to see who we have here. We still got to trade Eric Berry, who we will probably trade next. I probably should just keep him. But let's just see what teams are interested in him. The Colts are, the Cowboys. Can I get Andrew Luck? It would be pretty cool to get Andrew Luck.
I'll be clutch if I can get Andrew Luck.
And it's not even close. I think it's very hard to trade for quarterbacks this year.
The Cowboys, players I like
Amari Cooper, Van Der Esch, and Jalen Smith are like my favorite Cowboys. But I'm probably not going to get them. Can I just get I'll choose Cooper out of all three of them.
It's not really that close.
And it's nowhere close. What about Van Der Esch? It's not even close either.
Maybe Jalen Smith we'll check Byron, and if we can't get Byron,
yeah, we're not getting any of them. Maybe I can get
Byron Jones.
Byron Jones. No, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, it's not happening.
Let's go elsewhere.
Let's keep looking, man. The Niners were interested. The Jaguars. What about Ramsey? I know I'm trying to go for these high overall players, but that's pretty much how you build a better team. And that was a no-go either. So what about the Packers seem interested. I mean, it was the Lions, Patriots, Raiders. Can I get
the Raiders?
The Raiders. The Ravens aren't interested. Can I get... I know it's easy to get Marshall Yanda, and I really just don't want to trade for Marshall Yanda again. Can I get it? What if it's just Earl Thomas? That's crazy, man. Like, you see, if I throw Marshall Yanda, straight up Marshall Yanda.
What about Marlon and Marshall Yanda?
Because, well, let me see about this one real quick. But if I do throw Marshall Yanda straight up, it probably will be just, see how close it is, and I just don't want Marshall Yanda. What about Jimmy Smith? There's not really much. Let's try Jimmy Smith. And maybe they'll get close to it, and it's not close. So we're not getting any of them.
I'm not really high on Marcus.
So let's try the Saints. Maybe, because you're doing a linebacker. What about Marcus Lattimore first? Let's try Marcus Lattimore. And it's crazy. Like, it's so hard to trade this year. Like, I wasted so much time just trying to trade. But I hope y'all are enjoying this video. If y'all enjoy the video, guys, leave a thumbs up. Demario Davis. Can I just get Demario Davis? So we did get Demario Davis straight up for him. It's not a bad deal, but probably could have got someone better.
So now we still need a quarterback.
I
do want to trade.
I want to try Rashad Jones next. And a first.
Quarterback.
And the Seahawks seem interested. Can I get like Bobby Wagner or Russell Wilson?
I know everyone's gonna be interested. Maybe I can get Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson and like.
What about Justin Reed? See how close it is? What about just Deshaun Watson?
Take out this and just do this.
It's really difficult to trade this year, man. Like last year, that would have went through.
We need one more green.
Or 2 years ago, my bad.
We need a D-tackle.
But it's just difficult to trade, man. It's like you just want. You just can't trade. Like, you can't rip him off this year. Can I get? There's really like.
I don't know. Maybe I can get.
I know it was easy to trade for Phillip Rivers. Let's see. Really? Alright, disconnected from EA. Let me reconnect to the EA servers, and I will see y'all back in the connected franchise. So we're back in the connected franchise, and I did make one trade when I got right back in the league. I can't talk, and I did trade for Rodney Hudson from the Raiders, and I am going to be moving Zach Martin to right tackle because we do have what's his name. I did move Zach Martin to right tackle, so that's our O line now, and we still need a quarterback. We can't find a quarterback. And if we look at the defense, we do have Demario Davis, Von Miller, and that's pretty much all we trade for on the defense. It's very hard to trade this year. I will not be lying. So we'll see what we can do in the offseason. I am going 2 seasons, but we do not have any picks because I did trade my first. I think I traded my first, or I don't know. I think I traded my first. I can't remember. So I want to see what I can get for my middle linebacker. And I have a good Kiko Alonso's still here. That's crazy. The Bengals are interested in both. Can I get Geno Atkins? I mean, we need a DT, and they accept it. Cool. So we got Geno Atkins, and hopefully now, like we have some depth everywhere, but we still need that important position, the quarterback, man. It's difficult, man. Like, I thought it would be easy to trade for quarterbacks. I tried trading for Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers, and it was just no. Like, let's see who likes these 3 guys. Hopefully someone likes all 3. I mean, clearly it looks like no one does. It's difficult this year. I know I say it a lot, but it really is. The Vikings are somewhat interested. Can I get like Xavier Rhodes? Maybe Xavier Rhodes. Hopefully. And they say no. So what about if I go to the Giants and try to get Janoris Jenkins, I guess? I mean, that's not really much of an upgrade, but they do accept it. So we do get Janoris Jenkins. And now I would like to see... I still need a quarterback, man. It's kind of difficult, but what could I get for these tight ends? I guess they're never going to play. And maybe Tank, but let's see who's interested in them. The Patriots are interested in them too. No, the Saints are. Can I get like can I get Cameron Jordan? Maybe I need a left end. I need a right end, but I could move Cameron Jordan to left end. I mean right end. So let's see if we can get Cameron Jordan. And they say no. So let's go back. I think it was the Patriots who liked him. So let's go back to the Patriots. I'm just making sure it was the Patriots. So yes, it was the Patriots. And maybe I can get like maybe Stephon Gilmore. He used to be easy to trade for. And that's a no-go. Devin McCourty wouldn't be bad. We do need some secondary. That's somewhat close. We don't have assets for it because we traded our first already. We traded our first in that Ronnie Hudson trade. That's right. Maybe I can get Michael Bennett. I mean, that's pretty close, honestly. Let's go see if we have any picks to throw in. A 4th. I don't think they'll do it for a 4th, man. Nah, they're not going to do it for a 4th. So, I'm pretty sure we don't really have anyone to throw in. Because I do... like, what they need, we just can't offer. Like, we have a DT and Taylor, but I'm pretty sure they're not interested in Taylor yet. So, it's not close, so we're not going to get Michael Bennett. Maybe I can get Lawrence Guy, maybe. I think that was his name. Lawrence Guy. Did I pass him? Yeah, I passed him. He's not that low. Yeah. Lawrence Guy, right there. But, I don't know, man. Like, maybe I could try Dante Hightower first. Yeah, see, it's just not working. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying all these trades. I guess let's try Lawrence Guy. Hopefully it's somewhat... It's just not close enough. Like, for they would take a 4th round pick for it to go through. What about Josh Gordon, man? What about Flash? Can we get Flash? Are you serious? That's ridiculous, man. But, I mean, that's probably all... I think that's all the moves we're going to make, man. This thing would ever load, I could show you all the roster. I don't know why it takes forever to load. So this is the offensive line. That's the bright spot of our team. That's all we have. We still don't have a quarterback because it's too difficult to trade for a quarterback, man. I am probably just going to go sign out of free agency. Please tell me there's at least a 70 overall. My phone is went off. That's why I looked down. Um, let's just sign William Hayes too. I mean, I know I said I wouldn't sign anymore, but it's hard to trade, man. There's no quarterbacks. We really gotta settle for Brock Osweiler. That's crazy, man. I guess, man. So Brock Osweiler will be our starting quarterback, and this is gonna be the roster for the depth chart for the first season. If it ever decides to load any day now, Madden. So that is gonna be the depth chart for the first season, as I said, and I will be simming to the end of the first season to the playoffs, and I'll see y'all at the end of the first season. So we are here at the end of the first season, and clearly we did not make the playoffs. As y'all can see that all these players have been signed to the practice squad, and honestly, it's kind of, I mean, we are 78 overall. The offense is 87, but the defense is at 75. We do have some good players, but it's not like they're good enough to do the whole team. So let's look at the stats. Brock Osweiler had 31 touchdowns. 31 touchdowns, 13 picks. That's not bad. Barkley had only 2 touchdowns, but over 1,300 yards. Kenny Stills did good, over 1,000 yards. Let's see, he had 10 touchdowns too. And then if y'all want to see, y'all can pause it. The sacks was alright, I guess. Who led us in defensive sacks? Probably Von Miller. I saw 13. Von Miller and Geno Atkins, and no one else really got a sack. What about interceptions? It was Xavier Howard, and then forced fumbles was Demario Davis with 1. I don't really care about the kicking stats, but let's just see. He went 15 for 17, not bad. So if y'all want to see the stats, y'all can rewind it and pause it. I kind of skimmed through it pretty fast. That's my fault. So let's advance to the Super Bowl and see who plays in the Super Bowl or who won the Super Bowl. I don't know, the Jaguars and the Panthers. What? Have they even played it yet? I'm curious to see who won the Super Bowl. I'm trying to look down low and I don't see anything. Let's just go to the playoff schedule, I guess, and let's see if they played it. I don't think they played it because I said Sim 2 Super Bowl. But yeah, they haven't played it yet. You can reset games this year. It's pretty cool. But let's sim the Super Bowl and see who won it. Hopefully it shows us who won. Come on. Oh, I'm simming to the draft. I just messed up. Wow. I accidentally hit sim to draft instead of sim to next week, and I just skipped all of free agency. Wow. Let's see who was out here. If there's anyone any good, I kind of just messed this whole video up. The running back who hasn't been signed, but let's see who was signed. That was good. Terrell Suggs is out there, and Sean Lee. That's not bad. Yeah, there wasn't any quarterback, so I wouldn't have been that mad. What about left ends? Not really many left ends. D tackles. There were some good ones. I mean, a couple good ones. And I would have got Kendall Fuller and Darby, man. I kind of missed out on the secondary, but it's, I guess, just in the draft because we don't have any picks either. I mean, we kind of just really shot ourselves in the foot there. But let's just advance to the next season. I'm kind of mad right now. Like, I'm mad, but I'm not that mad because this is my first rebuild, and I'm going to be doing way better on these rebuilds. This rebuild was kind of a fail already, I guess. So I'm probably just going to advance to the next season, and I'll see y'all at the end of. Honestly, let's sign free agents. Honestly, because I forgot that they have all these free agents, and I do deserve to sign some because I did miss. It's my fault I missed them, but I am going to sign some. Y'all can get mad in the comment section. So I will be signing those 2 players I just signed, Williams and Vernon Davis. Quarterback Nick Mullins isn't bad. And what about Joe Flacco's a 68? That's crazy. What about DBs? Ooh, let's sign PJ Williams. And I will be signing like 2 more after him, and that's it. Jalen Mills could be a good nickel corner. I mean, it's not the end of the world. He's not the worst, but he's not the best. And one more player. I need a free safety, so let's go to free safety. And Glover Quinn, I mean, I guess it's not something spectacular, but he'll get the job done hopefully, and maybe a wide receiver too. Larry Fitzgerald's out here. Yeah, come on, Larry. come finish your career in Miami, bruh. So let's go to the roster and just see what the team looks like. Because we have 51 out of 53 players. Let's go to depth chart. I mean, it's probably easier to go to depth chart to there, but I kind of like how Character franchise is set up this year. It's not all in just one spot. But this is a team, and it's still pretty doo-doo. But I am just going to send the season because I did mess up, and I am just going to send the second season. So our starting quarterback will be Nicholas Mullins. I don't know where he's from. I would have said out of the University of Iowa, wherever he's from, but I don't know where he's from. But I am going to sim to the second. We did lose our guard in free agency. I just realized that. We lost our guard in free agency, but I will be simming to the end of the second season, and I will see y'all at the end of the second season. So we are here at the end of the second season, and we didn't make the playoffs once again, so this rebuild was a fail. Let's see what our record was. We did go 7-9. Let's look at the player stats. Nick Mullins had 29 touchdowns, and almost 4,000 passing yards. He also had 13 picks, which isn't bad. Rushing was Barkley with almost 1,200 and 8 touchdowns. And then it was Fitzgerald who led us in receiving with almost 1,000 and 8 touchdowns. And then defense was led by P.J. Williams, which is crazy. I see Von Miller had 5.5 sacks, which is terrible. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. These are the stats if y'all want to see. Let me know down in the comment section what team you want me to see me rebuild next. Leave a like if you enjoy it. And then I will catch y'all next time.